Lots of lights behind me. Gotta keep that one on at least. What's up, guys? I got a real fun ring today. This is a special one. I'm out of breath. So this is a Sobriety coin ring. What up, lovely? And I'll reveal the back later. It has a special stamp in it. This is a gift for somebody who is going to be handing this out. So I'll reveal the stamp afterwards. But it's stamped up, the holes punched. We got the prayer right there. The other side's really cool. I'm going to cover up the stamp. I don't want to give away the surprise. But there you go. It's a cool. So this will be on the outside. The rest will be on the inside. So let's get going. What's up, guys? Welcome. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I burned my coffee. I made the water too hot, so I have a horrible coffee here. All right, let's do this. How do I make rings again? Oh yeah, put goggles on first. Where are my goggles? Wiki. My dirty goggles. You guys ready for some scam baiting today? We got some calls to make here in about 3 hours. I got some numbers. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna heat this guy up. Gotta try to keep this stamp hidden right now. Do one thing. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna go bring the heat. Bringing the heat from over here. I got my list of numbers to call for today's live stream. Should be good. I realized really well over the weekend, that my eyesight's going really bad. What's up, Amy? Welcome. Roy. Fire. That weird color coming off is like this coating, that weird orange that came off of it is this coating they put on these. I can smell it burning. I don't know what it is. But it's gone now. Wiki. Alright. Let's have some fun, shall we? I'm going to move you guys around here. I'm going to move around a little bit. Yeah, it does stink. Ronnie, if you're here, if you're here and your name's different, just give me like a heads up, so I know you're watching. Because I know people on eBay use different names, and sometimes I don't know who they are. I figured it was you. Do you want me to reveal the stamp now or later? I think I already kind of gave it away. Anyways, saying if you're here. Anyways, this is a cool gift. So we're gonna fold this guy using 17-degree die from my buddy Jason's Works. It's cool. And it's kind of hard to keep this one a secret with the stamp on it, but it is the sobriety date for Ronnie's friend. 1/28/18. And I went out and purchased some really cool stamps just for this project. They have a cool design to them. I like the design a lot better. A little more artistic design. So the sobriety date will be on the inside of this ring. And I hope you enjoy watching this being made. To Ronnie's friend. Let's go. So we're going to have the date on the inside. So I'm going to put it in the die with the date side up, like so. And we're going to fold this guy. So I'm going to see if this works. If I just turn the camera around. I need to move that mask. It's really a weird thing to just have sitting right there. I'll have my artillery shell right in the way instead. Alright, that's a little better. It's a very small hole I started with because I wanted to keep, it had like a circle in the middle of this anyways, and I wanted to keep the whole prayer, so I cut the smallest hole I could get away with, and by doing that, this cone just barely fits in there. What's up, Bumble? Welcome. So we're basically just starting the fold process. Check my cut spot, make sure everything's going good. Start getting a little bit crooked in here. I think I might actually switch to this side. And also, what's up, Fluffy? I'm doing good. I had a good weekend. I got some website designing done. Well, a friend of mine who's helping me, she did most of the work, but that was huge because I'm a couple days away from launching my website for coin art, which will be nice because people can actually order directly there using their credit card and whatnot, and it's just better for everybody. Right now I'm mostly selling through Facebook or Etsy, and I'm not really Google searchable. If you type, if you go type Luke's coin art in, you're gonna get you can get a lot of my art, but you're not gonna get anywhere where you can like order my art. So this way it'll all be legit. So we're getting closer. I'm gonna take this to the heat again. Sorry about the lighting right now. I wasn't planning on using this guy, but it's sorry guys, I thought I had my sound off. Yeah, if you're interested in anything that I have currently, my Etsy page, Luke's Coin Art, has most of the stuff that's available that I'm going to be transferring over to the website as soon as I launch it. Or like, some of the Etsy stuff's going to start disappearing because I'm going to start putting it on today. So, and I'm also going to be raising prices. So if you are interested in anything, I'm not raising any coin ring prices because I think they're right where they should be. But as far as most of my custom art goes, most of the prices are going to be going up. So now's a good chance to jump on Etsy and grab something if you like it before those prices do go up. They're not going up much, but it is one of a kind, unique art for the most part. The puzzles and things. All right, we're heated up. I'm gonna just keep the heat on. We've got a good cone shape going. You can see the prayer kind of wrapping around right now, and it's looking good. So I'm gonna close this drawer. See if I need a different die here. Gonna go to just a smaller die, same degree, And which cone is going to work good for this guy? We're real close to where we need to be. This coin's cool too because the reed, it doesn't have a reeded edge. It has a flat edge, but on that flat edge right there it says, it's upside down, but 0.999 fine silver, 0.5 ounce, and then the logo of the company that made it. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The silver coins, these were, this one's stamped, so there is an additional cost to that. But I believe the coin itself, he purchased the coin. I don't know what the coin cost was. I know the 1 ounce ones are about 45 to 50 bucks. I'm going to move up a cone because it fits through the bottom there. And it's a little larger just to finish this part. That's as far as I need to go for the first step. Once we're sucked up to this guy, we're good. But the ½ ounce, I don't know, he might be able to answer in chat how much the coin was, but I'm not sure. But other than the labor itself, it's about 50 bucks for this particular coin. I think it was 60 bucks or something like that. So yeah, we're done with the coning process. That's as far as I can cone it. So now we're going to stretch it. And let's just see where we're sitting size-wise right now, so I know how far I have to stretch. Our final goal is a size 6, and right now it's about a 5.5. So I'm going to stretch it to about an 8. Now because of the stamping, and this is pure silver, it's very soft. So regardless, you're going to get some stamp through. So the date that's on the inside, let me turn this camera around because the camera seems to suck on that side. Let me clear it off with my finger. I just get, for some reason my front camera is better to show things. So let's see here, that date on the inside, which of course doesn't show right now very well, it stamps through to the other side, so you can see a little bit of bumpage. When I stretch it, overstretch it, and then reduce it back down, that should press it back down and not be visible. So if you see that little bumpy part right here, it's coming through from the other side, the stamp. We're going to get rid of that. So I'm going to go back to the heat and we're going to stretch this guy out. Let me taste some of this nasty coffee real quick. I don't know why I just don't make another cup of coffee. It makes more sense, right? I was curious what boiling the water would do opposed to just like getting it hot. Now I know, it's freaking nasty. Alright guys, silver is so great. You are right. No Steve, I'm pretty good, thanks so bud. Alright, at least not here. This is a separate thing right now. When I go live today, I might need some numbers, but right now I'm good. Let's see if this angle works good for us. We'll see. I use this towel to protect the detail of the inside of the coin from any rub marks. I rotate the coin as I go as well as I push it down, because there's 4 splines here that are pushing out and I want those to push evenly, so I just rotate as I go. Should have a ring done. Well, rings are awesome. So we're stretching that out. You can see that flare on the end is going away. And we're sitting we're sitting pretty heavy at like a size 9 right now. So we will take this to the Swedish die to reduce those sides down and finish it up. I never made a coin ring this small. I'm curious how far this will go. Okay, we should be good. Should be good. What's up in London, England? I'm just going to go back to the heat, guys. There's no need to keep moving the camera around to show the heat. Just hitting it for this coin, about 20 seconds, 25 seconds. Makes the metal nice and soft, so I can manipulate it easier. Pure silver is really easy to mess with. It doesn't tend to crack and split and stuff unless you're really messing with it. You can form it pretty easily however you wish, as long as you're heating it up. But 90%, just that extra other metal makes them more brittle. So this is where we're at. We're going to go to the Swedish die next. So to do that, I'm going to wrap it up really good. I got a new hat. You like my hat? With some plumber's tape. It's a nylon tape. Oh. Do you look for color? Color of the actual coin. I'm in a light room, so no. Like as far as like the dullness of the coin being red, but I do look at the flame color because the flame color changes slightly, and mostly just I've done a lot of rings, so I just kind of know how long they take. So we're wrapped up. We're going in this guy like so. It fits right to the top. Find out which push rod works the best for the start, and we will switch this camera back over. Is that zoomed in or something? Seems very zoomy. Zoom. That doesn't seem very good, but what the heck? I'll give it a try. Sorry, the angle's it's upward instead of downward, which would make more sense to be downward because I need to see what's happening. So let me get this lined up, and then I'll just hold the camera. Just pushing this down until that push rod makes me stop. And then we'll go to the next size rod. And even this, I didn't use a pad like I normally do because it's not a reeded side, but I will just to protect the wording that's in there. Normally I use pads on reeded coins, but this doesn't have a reed, so I'm not too worried about the protection of that side. Before the coin art, I was into food and beverage for sports entertainment. So I worked for, I guess in order, I worked for Portland Beavers and Timbers before the Portland Timbers were pro. Then San Diego Chargers, San Francisco 49ers and Giants. Came back, worked Portland Beavers another little bit. This is where we're at right now. Then I went to San Jose, and I was general manager of the San Jose Event Center. I use makeup pads, just ones you can get from like Walgreens. I got my first batch at Costco, but the key is, I don't know if it's a key or not, but I purchased the ones that has one side that's flat, where the other side has pattern, and I use the flat side. So after San Jose Event Center, I came back to Portland, worked for the Portland Trailblazers, in Hillsboro Hops. Just got a little bit more to go here, guys. Right now, the coin hasn't probably moved at all in size because all we've reduced is this side. This side is still pretty big. It's at that, can't see, 9.5-ish size. So really, we're just making this side as close to this side as we can right now before reducing the two sides down. And this is where we're also going to fix that date part that was pressed up. Is right there, and it's pressed back down, and it's all good. Not noticeable anymore. So let's finish this process here. I'm gonna hold it down here so I can check my dies to see which one I need to use now. I guess it's this one. Also, always check you don't have anything on your die. Like this one has a couple slivers for my press. If I use this, that would press into the edge of the coin. So you want to just make sure that they're really clean. There's nothing that got stuck to it on these makeup pads. So I'm pretty happy with that. I know you guys can't see. Let me turn this around. Turn around. It's hard to see because it's just white, but I'm trying to just make this a flat line with the tapering and bowing that was going on. There was a lot of, it was like a flat, and it would go like this and then go up and down because of all the stretching and stuff. So by reducing it, using that Swedish die, we started reducing this side, worked our way down, and flatten this part out. So we should be good. Let's take a look at it outside the tape. We'll check our size because now it has been reduced a little bit on the smaller side because we finally got to where that side got pressed down a little bit. And it looks like I should go a little bit more down on the Swedish die. Sitting at a size 8 right now. And go a little bit more down. Actually, we don't need to do that because I'm going to just curve that over anyways. So I'm just going to take it to the heat and we'll finish it on the regular dies that we have here. What? Oh, really? Hope everybody had a good weekend. Saw a comedy show. It was fun. I never heard of the dude. He was pretty funny. And then yesterday I was watching football, and a commercial came on. He was on the commercial, and it was so weird. I was like, I saw that guy last night. See how that flame is orange? Wiki wiki. Kind of tells me that it's good to go. Good to go. Have some more awful coffee. I might have earned myself a Dutch Brothers or something. Alright. We're here. So it feels like there's going to be some reed to mess with here when I'm done. See how that side's really fat? That side's pretty thin. It's because we've been stretching this side, cut it. It's our reeded side. Fat tire, it's going to be semi-fat tire. Not full-on fat tire, but it's going to have a little rounded look to it. It'll look cool. So I'm going to wrap it again. I do it on my lap because it's just quicker and safer. I know I can see any foreign material that might be on my lap right now, or my desk kind of has random stuff on it. I could get wrapped up into this and pressed into it. When I was kind of newer at coin rings, I had to order for like a couple rings, and one of them like somehow got just a piece of like a sliver of metal pressed into it during the coning process, and it pressed right into like the wording and just destroyed the ring. That's when I learned you gotta be careful. You gotta be safe. Gotta use protection. Alright. Fuck censorship. So, back to Jason's awesome, badass dies. Let's see which one to use here. Ooh, not that guy. Huh. Huh. That's a 25 degree. I do not want a 25 degree. Where the heck is my other die? Sorry guys, I'm trying to find the right die. Oh. Screw it. Alright. So currently, our current situation, it kind of, the smaller side is almost a quarter inch or something. So I'm going to press the other side down that far just to make the two sides even, and then that'll kind of give me an idea how far I have to go to finish it. So that's about where the gap was before on the other side. That should put us really close. So I'm going to check the side. I'm going to check this side's sizing, which is great. It's right at a 5. We're going for a 6. There's some reed to get rid of. So I'm going to press the other side down just a tad bit to make them even. Even Steven. And we'll see how that looks. Make sure it looks good before we go any further. Come on, tape. I don't like the shape at all. I hate the shape. So we're gonna have to stretch this guy out some more and reform it a little bit because that shape isn't. It's just not right. I need to reduce both sides a little bit more, and if I reduce them any more, I'd have to take off too much from the inside. Right now, there's about a size I got to take off, but there's a little more maybe because there's a lot of reed in there. You can see it coming through the other end. All this lip here has to go. but that's probably only about one size. Got to stretch it out some more. Your payment is due for your Geico. I don't know why I pay car insurance. I don't drive anywhere. All right. Let's start over, shall we? Going back to the heat. We're just going to stretch a little bit. It's not going to be much. But you know what? I'm going to remove that reed first because that's just going to kind of screw up the stretch. So let's remove some of that reeded edge now. Get that done with. And then it'll be much easier to do the rest. So I'm just going to use my old deburring tool. Yeah, Jake told me that. The dude with the khakis called me. He's like, "You want to save some money on your car insurance?" I'm like, "Heck yeah, dude." And somehow I still pay $100 a month for driving, like literally 30 miles a month, maybe. Lots of lip, but you can see we're reducing that fat edge and getting it closer to what this edge is like. It's really fat. Now it's only half the fat. I was going to play music, guys, but since this is for a customer and a gift, I wanted to make sure the video didn't get taken down for any reason. So I apologize for the silence right now. Lots of lip. Lots of lip. Wow. We may not have to stretch this at all, because right now it's sitting closer to a size 8 by me taking that lip off, so I can still reduce these sides, get it to where I want it, because we're real close. And there's still some lip to take off, so this thing might have a real good fat tire look to it, okay? Yeah, driving is, in my area, I have about 4 good hours of drive time before stuff hits the fan. There's a lot of lip. It's weird too. It's like mostly on the inside, so I'm trying to get there a little differently. Yeah, people don't know how to drive here. And just tons of traffic from like until about 10 a.m. So from about 10 to 2, you're good. Then the school buses hit, and that could be worse than 5 o'clock traffic here, because they stop on every block, and they stop for a while. So wow, we're sitting at good size 8, so we can reduce this properly now without having to stretch it. We got rid of that. I might even take off some more. There's so much on the inside there, but we're almost out. We're almost out of metal. But you want it to be comfortable. We're not hitting any of the details, so it's not like it's a big deal. So let's reduce this first. Finish the reduction process. And what? And I'll take another sip. This coffee's killing me. So good. So good. All right, let's go back to the heat again too. The gel is great. I'm trying to use up my. I left it downstairs, but we're gonna give this a patina and we'll use the gel. Cause yeah, the gel. I think it's like I would buy the gel over the chunky liver sulfur. Because I've bought 4 batches of liver sulfur now, 3 of which I bought off of Etsy because I thought that was the only place I can get it. No, I bought off Amazon. I think I paid $40 for it, where Rio sells it for $15. And gel is $15, and this stuff doesn't go bad. Every batch that I bought of the whole stuff has gone bad, and I've stored it all in different ways. Every time I've gotten it, I've stored it in a different way than before. It just somehow the insides, it goes bad from the inside out. Like they look good on the outside, but as soon as you break it open, the inside is like, it looks like a caramel, like a candy, with a caramely inside that smells like poop. And it's already it's already got that patina solution thing happening to it. Like it's already got that bright yellow, and you can almost just rub it on the coin. Oh, it's gross. So I don't like the liver sulfur gel is the exact same effect for just a much better product. I don't know why anybody would use the chunky stuff, to be honest. But I used it for 2 years, so apparently I'm the idiot. All right, we're gonna finish this guy now. See how it's a little wonky? Like this side's bigger, and it's kind of big here, and then it kind of falls, and then it kind of falls flat over here. We're gonna reduce this side down and this side down. That'll make it a nice wiki. So let's do it. Camera focus is crazy. I'm gonna wrap this up again on my lap, guys. Sorry. Just so much easier to do this on my lap. Oh, my tape went out. Hold on. Sometimes this stuff splits, and then you gotta fix it right away, or else it can make the whole batch crap. Come on. Come on. Did I fix it? Yes. Okay, back to this. This is probably one of my most I did a 1 ounce version of this twice. It's probably one of the most talked about like rings I've done, other than like the cannabis rings and stuff, or just rare coins that people are like, you're crazy. Like, I know. I'm totally crazy. I need to switch dies, or else I'll push this out the bottom. And ain't nobody got time for that. I think this is where I come into problems, because these are all 25-degree dies. Every one of them. And I want 18. I don't want to go to the ring stretcher tools. So I think we're going to finish this on a 25-degree angle, which will be a cool fat tire look. Can you do something with my coin from Ecuador? If you send me info on it, I just need to know the composition, the metal composition, and basic info. But yeah, if it's like not a weird metal that won't allow me to ring, or it's too hard, it just varies. Some China coins are made of pot metal, and you can't even heat them up because they'll just melt. Some are too hard to mess with. I'm going to take this really easy because I don't have to reduce it too far. And with 25°, it gives it a huge, just a little bit pushes it a lot. So so that really did give us the fat tire look. Let me check size, make sure we're good. Oh, sweet. All right, let's unwrap it and see how it looks. See if we got the look we need, which I think we did. It's hard to tell with the tape on though. Comes off a lot different than it goes on. Someday this will be off of here. Ooh. Wow. 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 It was Hercules. Yeah, it was. I did some research. Get off my finger. Wow, guys. This is really pretty. Really cool shape. Once we patina it, you'll be able to see all the detail. But there's still a tad bit of lip on here. How many wraps do you do on silver coins? I do about the same on every coin. Silver I worry about more because it's so soft. So I just go heavy on all of them. I buy the cheap stuff from Harbor Freight. It's like $1.99 for like 10. And I just go to town like 20, 25 wraps. I go thick. I go hard. Teflon. Yeah, Teflon tape. I said nylon, but I also questioned my nyloniness. All right, we're going to take off just a little bit more of this reed, and that'll go from that 5.5 to size 6. It's a 6. So you can see how much less metal there is on that reeded side now than there was. Mama Pat with the $15. Thank you. That's very kind. I hope you're doing well. I know you're going through some medical stuff right now, and I feel real bad for you. That's not cool. Not cool at all. Cancer is bullshit. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll be live today at noon, doing the stuff you like there, Mama. We'll have some fun. We'll have some fun today. So we're here. I'm going to just use my Dremel tool with just a really soft sandpaper right now. Like the grit on it's probably like 2000. Like it's really. I start with like a 220 and I sand that down to where there's not much left. So it's just really soft. So it doesn't take a lot off. I just want to soften up the part I deburred. And then round off. Now, when I do this, I want to be careful because I got wording that I want to look out for. And I took that into account when I punched the hole. I made it just a tad bit smaller than I needed so that I had a little bit extra room right here to sand. But I'm still going to be real careful not to hit any of the wording because right now you can read it all. It's really cool. This is a cool idea, having the prayer on the outside. I haven't done one with the prayer on the outside yet. I've only done them with the other side facing out. So I'm sure Facebook will enjoy this this one. They've been done. People made them. Just people that follow me haven't seen it yet. Got to get the right angle so I can see the sunlight hitting it. It helps me out. So you guys probably can't see what I'm doing, but just rounding that edge off. Should have my ring bending tool in about a week, so I can start doing some new things with rings too, which will be exciting. So with the launch of the website this week, we've got the ring bending tool, which will allow me to do spoon rings. So like you can buy an old really cool sterling silver spoon, and you cut the handle off and you bend it to where it like wraps around a lady's finger. Really cool. I got some that have roses on the handle, really cool designs. And then I can take the other part, the other piece, and do things like I have some forks that have the same design. You can do like the elephants. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things I can do now with this tool. So a lot of cool things happening to start off this new year. I'm starting to work with some chain mail and stuff. I got a bunch of metal in, as well as just a new idea I came up with that I haven't shared yet. So that could be fun. I'm gonna mess with it today. I got a live stream starting in 2.5 hours, and I have to go mail this off before that. But as far as my stream goes, I'm pretty much ready to go for that. Except I have a shirt. I have a special shirt for today's stream. And I have to make it. It's not like hard to make. It's just a funny idea I came up with that I think only like a few people will get, but those people really think it's funny. And I'm all about making people laugh. I'm just getting this nice and shiny, and we're going to give it a patina. I'm more or less just getting all the funk off of it. You know, they have a little bit of a cloudy coating on them. Getting that off so that when I patina it, it doesn't affect it. But I think we're ready to do that. This thing is looking awesome. Sizing is right on. Let me double check before we get going. So it's dead on at a 6 right now. So we're done with everything but the prettiness. So let's make this thing super pretty. Let me make a little room here. Get rid of some garbage. Even try to set you guys up on something. And Ronnie, I have your original package you sent with your return address. Just let me know if that's the right address that we're going to use. In case there's a different address you want me to send this to. Because I'm shipping it pretty much in the next half hour. All right. I think I'm missing stuff up here to do this. Of course I am. Of course I am. That's okay. We will just use this as the patina solution instead of just the water. All right. Let me see here. I need like a tool for this. I know. Like a toothpick. All right. Everybody use this. All right, cool. Just cut the end off a Q-tip. This should work just fine and dandy. We're using the gel. Have some hot water in this coffee cup thing. Let that melt. Oh, that was a bad idea. Now I have liver of sulfur all over my desk. That's like 10 jobs worth of liver sulfur right there. Can't really see the process because I'm doing it this way, guys. Sorry. Normally I have my clear container. You can see how it's turning brown. It's getting browner, darker. I'm just doing this so that when I let it go for a second, there we go. So that when I give it a nice little light polish, the wording pops out. Yeah, this isn't a drinking cup here. And I'm going to dip this in some water I have on the side here. I need to change out anyway. One time I did this same thing. I didn't have the proper stuff, so I dipped the coin in this water and just a little bit of sulfur on it made my room. You get that sulfur smell, which is almost like it's really gross. It's not something I recommend to anybody, but I couldn't figure out where the smell was. I just kept smelling it, and I kept like repackaging my liver of sulfur because I thought it was that. Oh, it drove me freaking crazy. All right, we're back. We're finishing this guy now. Pretty much done. So we got this dark color to the coin now. See if I missed anything. The final touch. This is the final touch. I'm gonna grab some fresh steel wool. The freshest of fresh. Here our cut side and our reeded side. There's our cut side. Our reeded side isn't reeded. It's just worded. Our worded side. Even the wording is hard to locate just because we took off a lot of that edge. So it's there, you just gotta look for it. It's hard to see. And now the part that matters, the date on the inside. I haven't even looked at this, I don't know what it's gonna look like. I am glad though that I procrastinated this ring a little bit just because my stamps just were a little larger than I wanted to use, and I was nervous. I didn't want to screw this up, so I went out over the weekend and bought the stamps that I needed, and they're real cool stamps, so it'll help me out in the future too. That's the heck I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get a good view of this guy. This is where I always lose my freaking mind right here, guys, because I never get a good picture. And I think that if I turn this off, it might help. Maybe if I set it down, turn the camera around. So we've got, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. And then it continues around to the bottom where it finishes the prayer. And then on the inside, we've got this cool stamp, date stamp. Let's see if we can get a good view of that without the camera going to crap. $128.18. It's hard to see with this camera, guys. I apologize. See if that's any better. Come on. I told you guys this. I hate this. It just won't focus. It looks better in person. Trust me. Cool. That's it, guys. That's a 1-year sobriety token ring. I guess they're called tokens, but this is a coin in my mind. If it's pure silver, it's a coin. Very cool. It looks nice. I wish that I could get a better look, guys. Sorry. And I got all my dab shit in the background. Real good for a Serenity coin, right? Real good role model. I'm gonna snap 'cause nothing will focus. Anyways, guys, if you want to see good pictures, I'll post them on my Instagram, which I will continue to do forward. My Facebook, I'm going to start kind of going away from posting my art, because I'm going to start focusing on my website. And I've had a lot of art thieves on Facebook anyways that just kind of take my ideas. So I'm going to try to stay away from that and just focus more on my website and YouTube. So that's it, guys. It's a really cool ring. I'll post really good pics here in the next couple minutes. This ships here in the next half hour. So I'll have tracking to you, Ronnie, here in the next couple minutes. It'll be first class. You'll have it in 3 days. You should have it by Friday. So plenty of time to give it as a gift. Thanks again for watching, guys. Check out Luke's Coin Art Instagram to see pictures of this. I'll probably post them on Facebook too. For the next couple weeks, I'll use Facebook for my art. But check it out. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Hopefully see you guys at noon Pacific time.